I imagine some of the fights you had in those days, when you see some of the world title fights now, it must make your blood boil. Now, let's have a thought. 30th of May, Nikolai Valuev will fight Ruslan Chagaev, WBA heavyweight title. Kalle Sauerland is with us now. He's the man who won the purse bids for the fight. Kalle, as always, welcome to the show. Always great to speak to you.
Hi, gents. How are you?
Yeah, we're great, Kalle. Kalle, listen, tell us, how difficult was this one to get? Can you tell us how much it cost you to win Valuev Chagaev?
We won the purse bid with $2.814 million.
2.814. So for you, I mean, Valuev's certainly a beast and attracts interest in this country for one reason or another. He must be a huge television draw for you then.
His last show had a viewing figure only of 8.6 million, so it's all going on statistics. It's 10% of the population watching it, so not too bad for a late Saturday night.
Kalle, you know, Spunce here, mate. We spoke before. I spoke on this show before about these viewing figures from Germany, because a lot of people are on the line, come on the forums and they say, "Oh, these heavyweight fights in Germany, they don't mean anything." But not only those statistics, but I heard that the Gomez-Klitschko fight, okay, it wasn't your fight, I heard that got something like 10 million and 55% of the German households were watching it. These figures you do over there are staggering.
Absolutely. I mean, in the 90s, we were promoting Henry Masker and Axel Schultz, and they also, I think Henry Masker once had 19 million. So, it's if you look at the German national team gets 10 million, that sort of puts it into perspective. Yeah. It's massive, and I'm not sure why anyone would say it has no relevance, because the German market is definitely the most boxing market in the world at the moment.
Now, with this one, the last time they met, it was a sort of tough old brawl, because that's an all thing. That's the way Ruslan fights. That's the way Nikolai fights. Are you going to try and do anything, or is it too late to make Nikolai just a little bit more mobile, just a little bit quicker? Is there anything you can do?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I was obviously ringside and ripping my hair out at that fight. He didn't get the right hand going. It's not easy for a big man. One mustn't forget that he's got a long way to cover from the point of contact to the point of where he's actually thrown the punch. So he's changed trainers. He's been busy in Japan getting his fitness. He's a top fit guy for his height and weight. He mustn't forget he weighs 150 kilos on top of the 7 foot.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a physical one. In any case, it's what the boxing world needs. We need to clear up the situation with the WBA and the heavyweights. It can't be the case that there's two guys running around claiming to be champions. For us, it was always clear that Valuev is the champion. That was also shown in the purse bid, in that we were nominated as champion and he is as challenger. So, let's see now on 30th of May who the real champion is, and it's obviously his premiere on Setanta Sports.
We hope so. Listen, Kalle, we'll let you get through customs there, mate, and we'll speak to you soon.
Already in the cab in the lovely London rain.
Oh, listen, enjoy. Listen, it's sunny over this part of London, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah, well,
I'm still west, so I'll look to get east then.
No, we're very far east. We're in Norwich. Listen, Kalle, speak to you later on, boy. I know, I'm kidding you. See you later.
Cheers.
See you, Kalle Sauerland, top banana.
I do like Kalle Sauerland because his shows are fantastic. The production behind them. And they love the big heavyweights in Germany, even if sometimes perhaps they're not technically as good as perhaps you'd like them to be. Nikolai Valuev is never going to be.
No, see, I think technical is the wrong expression to use. What they are is, in fact, they may be too technical. They may be too clever. Ruslan Chagaev doesn't waste anything. Valuev doesn't do anything wrong. He just doesn't do anything with flair. He keeps his balance is right. He throws a proper jab, he throws a proper right hand, he throws a proper left hook, he moves back and throws a proper uppercut. The problem is he throws them slower than that. That's that Joker, mate. When he fights, they don't have a photographer at ringside. They have an Italian geezer with a chisel and a piece of marble. Boom, boom! Second time in a week. Last week, no one laughed either. Let's get back to Errol if we can.
We'll just ask you briefly, what would you have made? I mean, imagine you were a couple of stone heavier.
He's a couple of stone heavier now.
Well, exactly. and 7 inches. The guys like Valuev, they draw interest because of the size.
Yeah, the big guys. It's always been that way in boxing. Everybody loves the heavyweight. I mean, especially heavyweight, they can move, they can fight. Yeah, they love. It's always been that way in sport. But I think it's changed so much now. You know, with Hatton coming through, little guys, smaller guys are now commanding good money.
You're right. It's changed the shape.
Yeah, it's changed.
Naz was the first guy.
Yeah, Naz. personality.
And then Ricky, you're absolutely right. And then to another degree, what's his face at the moment? Amir.
Amir Khan. They've all come through. They've changed it.
Well,